Are we live?
Welcome.
We were paying attention.
Roll initiative, everybody. Thanks for coming. We got a great show for you this week. I've planned out all of it, just like watching it go into the horizon. All of my plans, just about to come to fruition. I'm Alec. I am your dungeon master, and this is the party. Say hello, party.
Hello, party.
Hello, party. I'm Steffi. I play Verity, the Jardine, who's the mouse person. I'm in trouble and might die.
Don't say that. The house mouse. I'm Hannah. I am playing Gelly. She is a halfling druid, and she is very upset with Verity and is going to try her best. You know, that's all she can do.
I'm Emily. I'm playing Kaylee, the human monk studying the way of the open hand. She wants to find Verity. We're all very confused what's going on right now.
I'm Ash. I'm playing Hagen, the Wood Elf Swarmkeeper Ranger. And, you know, he would also really like to find Verity, but first he wants to get that dagger out of his stomach. Because, you know, he ate a lot of party food and was just throwing off the whole thing.
That's, priorities.
Yeah.
So yes, when we last left our heroes, we had just...
Alec,
What's up?
Alec, wait.
No.
Oh, shoot.
Got some things first.
Never mind.
It's my turn.
Hannah's got stuff.
It's my turn. I have some things to talk about.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, before Alec takes us away into our probable eventual murder, this show is brought to you by ExpressVPN. We are sponsored by ExpressVPN, and we want you guys to protect your data today. You can do so by going to expressvpn.com/RTTV. Additionally, we would like to thank everyone who's watching with us today, who's in the chat, talking to us, praying that Alec doesn't murder us. We hope that if you want to join us in chat, you could just create an account. It's free. Just get on to roosterteeth.com, make an account, and come chat with us. And the last thing I wanted to mention is that, just a heads up, that next week we will not be having a live episode. So we'll be re-airing this episode. So we're going to do this. We're going to go crazy and hopefully not all die. And then we'll have a break. So you can really, whatever we end on today is going to be very intense. So we will watch it. We will not, yeah, we don't know what's going to happen. Now Alec, after you.
Right. I guess let's do the poll first. Poll for this week, we have a poll every week to choose between two words that will affect what happens to the party this episode. The two words this week are #keepsake and #totem. You can vote by typing that into the chat, and who knows what it'll pop up in during the episode. But yes, the fate of the party is in your hands, Jack. Okay, so what happened last week was we got into a bit of a scuffle at a banquet. We met Sir Walnut. He was a squirrel military captain. That's mostly what he did. We fought. We started a riot outside in the courtyard. The town's kind of in open revolt outside of the mansion right now. And Verity got charmed by Glass Staff and secreted away by him deep into the bowels of the mansion somewhere. And the party's been split. Oh my goodness. What will happen? Let's find out.
Not by choice. All right.
Not by choice at all.
My bad.
Let's start with Verity and Gelly, but it's not really Gelly. It's Glassstaff. Disguised as Gelly. To Verity, anyway. To anyone else, totally looks like Glassstaff, who is Mayor Folger of Phandalin. Really. He's the sinister man actually pulling all the strings in this cherry town, and the leader of the Rust Buckets. And now he's got Verity in his clutches. So, Verity, what do? You just saw the stone wall close up, and you're carrying who you think to be Gelly. And yeah, it's kind of dark in here.
Oh yeah, I don't have dark vision. Oh man, Gelly, that was a great trip. Now we gotta find the others. Do you have a torch or something?
Hold on, I think I've got something here in my back pockets. And then she like reaches behind her, and then when she brings her hand back out, her hand's just glowing, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, that's so weird. I didn't know I could do that. Go that way, straight down these stairs."
Right,
Yeah.
look, I don't
Glass
have
Staff has
any
illuminated
medicine,
in
but is there...
hand. Yeah.
Look, I don't have any medicine or anything, but can I try to, like, maybe patch her up a little bit because she's hurt?
Yeah.
And because I already used my, I used my second wind last time already.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, if you go down this hallway to the right, there's like a stash of medicine I heard about from the guards. They were talking about it. Yeah, you should go there."
Okay, let's go, Tally-ho. We got this.
He leads you down that hallway, and yeah, there's just like boxes and boxes of like med kits. There's like food stores. There's like weapons all over the place. It's just like, it's a cache of just supplies.
Cool.
And she's like, "Oh my goodness, Verity, we hit the jackpot here. Thank goodness. Now you can save us. Me.
We're only gonna take what we need.
Yeah,
And so
sure.
I grabbed one.
We'll
I
come
grabbed
back
one
for the
and
rest of
tried
it later.
No. I grabbed one and tried to patch up Gelly.
Okay, yeah, you find everything you need to bring Gelly back up to like full fighting condition. She's just like the best you've ever seen her. She's like, she flexes and like her bicep is just like, "Whoa! Look at Verity, look at how strong I am now. You made me so strong."
Gelly, you've always been strong. Now we can defeat the evil ourselves.
Thank you. Can you
Let's
also
go.
get that bow and that staff on the wall right there? I really need those two things.
Yeah, sure. Hey, go and grab them.
Cool. Yeah, and then like Gelly like says, "Oh, I love this bow," and they start glowing more. And then like they grab the staff from you, and the staff like extends, and then like they're like, "Wow, look at this awesome extending and retracting staff." And then she closes it up and puts it into her coat, and it's like, "Wow, we're gonna be so good. We're gonna be so great, Verity." Like,
Gelly,
also grab
that's
a
where
few of
you're
those
wrong.
jars along the walls.
That's where you're wrong. We've always
What's-
been great.
Oh, you too, Verity, Mouse Lady, who I love so very much. Yeah. Go grab a couple of those glowing bottles up on the shelves too, and let's get out of here.
Insight, please.
Kelly
never
never
said
this
you
nice.
Me before.
I just love you so much. Do you want to hug, Verity? I can hug you. I'm just so grateful for you patching me up.
Can
It's
I do an
just
insight
been
check?
Such a hard time. You will automatically fail this if you try it.
God damn it.
Oh no. Oh, because it's charm.
Oh, because she's charmed.
Uh-huh.
Doesn't
So I
matter.
believe this regardless.
Yeah, you believe it regardless.
How dare
Bug nuggets.
take that from
Um,
Gelly.
Oh my god. Oof. Okay. Yeah, that's amazing that you said this right now. I've always wanted you to say that. I feel like we've grown today.
Yeah, and then
grown
she
so
just like
much.
she gives you like the most awkward hug you've ever like. Remember when Voldemort hugs like Draco in the movie? And he's like, "Yes, hug time." Yeah, that's the kind of hug that Gelly has given you.
Cool.
Why?
I'm so
But yeah,
happy right
wasn't
now.
that great? I'll give you all the hugs you ever want. Just grab me all those bottles off of that shelf over there,
Gelly,
especially
Gelly,
the green and the purple one.
Kelly, I don't feel good about stealing all this stuff. We only took what we needed, and now we should get going.
Verity, we're doing it for the good of the town. The good of the town. Look, I'll grab
Well,
some
what's
food
good for
and
the
we can give
town
it
if we're
to
gonna
people.
take all their supplies?
We'll give some of it to them. Right now. What do you say? You and me, giving back to the
Well,
town.
If it belongs to the town and we're taking it to give to the town, that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Cool. Grab the big bag. Let's go.
I grab the big bag.
All right. We're back in the hallway with Gelly, Taylor, and Hagen. You've just seen this stone wall come up in between you guys, and you're still in the mansion. And now it sounds like it's getting rowdy in the dining hall.
Gelly's trying to break down the stone wall.
Okay.
She's like hacking at it with her axe.
Why don't you go ahead, make a strength check. Does anybody want to
Okay.
help her in any sort of way? What do you guys want to do?
I want to pull that dagger out of my stomach.
Okay.
I'll let Kelly take
Kelly's
a swing at the
definitely
wall first before I decide.
Yelling Verity.
You need to
and
make a check
swinging.
on the dagger first. What kind of check do you want to make?
Can I do dex?
Um,
Just to swiftly pull that dagger
yeah, give me a
out?
skill based on the check.
Can I do a
You
front
basically
flip
need
and
to
pull the
examine this
dagger out?
dagger.
Acrobatics?
with flair.
Can I make
Um,
it survival? Because I'm trying to not die?
Yeah, okay, go ahead and roll survival.
I'd like to survive by pulling this dagger out. Not 15?
Okay. With that check, you notice that aside from the obvious that this dagger has sprouted vines that is like wrapped around your body and keep the dagger embedded in you,
Oh God, I forgot about that part.
you notice that like the blood isn't coagulating, so it's still like it's still running and it's causing you to continuously bleed.
Oh,
Like you recognize it from like
We've known her
like
before?
animals that have decoagulants in like their teeth.
This
or
is
stuff.
not great. Does the
Oh my
dagger come
God,
out
hey-
though, or is it still just jammed on in there?
It's given you 2 more damage. Yes, it's still stuck inside of you, so you know that it's causing you to continuously bleed, and you cannot physically pull it at the moment. You've got to do something about the vines holding it to you. That's what your survival check got you.
Got me 2 more damage.
It got you 2 damage, and you know that the vines are holding it in place and that you're still bleeding from it.
Cool.
I don't have a knife or anything.
If it,
Yeah,
if
no,
it,
this
not,
isn't great.
not that it matters, but Gelly rolled an 18 on her strength check.
Oh, heck yeah.
She's very
you
angry.
notice the wall cracks a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just use
Yeah,
flex
she's
tape.
like singularly focused on that right now.
Single-minded,
She's just
like
Yeah.
slamming this wall.
She's, like,
Taylor, what do you want to do?
yelling for Verity and slashing at it.
Taylor is gonna try to, I guess, with her bare hands, try to start ripping these vines off of the dagger that's in Hagen.
Okay, yeah, let's go for that.
Doesn't have
go ahead
any
and-
daggers or anything.
Yeah,
That sounds bad.
pick a skill check to try and fight the vines.
Ooh,
Dex.
okay.
Whichever
Dexterity?
skill check you want to use, and justify it.
Could I argue athletics?
Just very.
Yeah, if you're just gonna try and strong arm it, yeah, you
Um,
can athletics check it.
No, this would be a delicate.
Oh,
oh, Taylor,
okay, I
no.
was joking, but all right. I'll take that. Let's see.
No, yeah.
18.
Making this up. Okay, so you managed to rip out like half the vines on there. It's still kind of stuck though. You know that if you do this again, it's going to take a little bit more time and they're going to lose some more health.
Thanks, Taylor.
Hagen, are you okay? I mean, I know you're not okay, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just have some pollen in my
Trying
eyes,
to
that's all.
help. I'm so sorry. I don't know what else to do.
Allergies.
It's gonna take a while. I'm so sorry.
No, we can do this. Whenever I'm able to,
Also,
I'm gonna try and make.
a mess. Oh my god.
Oh, I know. I'm bleeding everywhere. This is absolutely ruining my entire ensemble.
Brokelet Funny asks, I'm curious if honey will come out of Hagen's wound now.
Oh my god! Maybe. Are you
Does
bleeding,
enough
honey?
of it.
Honey, I think is like supposed to be like cleans wounds, I think, or something like that. Isn't it antiseptic? Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying.
Actually,
Hagen's
you
really
might
just
be right.
eating all that meat he drank earlier.
Oh, it's just cherry wine.
Hey.
Not good at all.
Also,
Meanwhile,
my
the
stomach's
person-
been punctured.
yeah.
I'm gonna need healing.
Yeah, meanwhile, the person with the most healing abilities is hacking at a wall with an axe right now.
That's all good. I got that. I can.
Okay, Verity, we're
Yep.
back to you. You hear some thudding behind you. But yeah, that's about it. It just sounds like thudding. And then Gelly's like, "This way! Come on! I think I figured out a way out. I can see it. So we can get back to our friends. Ty Lee and
Okay.
Hogan."
That's silly. I'm gonna use his name the next time. Alright, I run up to Gelly and hold her hand.
And they're like shocked by the moment when you touch their hand. They're like, "Ooh, yeah, I mean, yeah. Ooh, hold my hand. Yeah, let's go." And they lead you into an area that you kind of recognize as the back half of Deborana's lair.
Ah, this place again.
What? You've been here? I mean, yes, we've been here. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, yeah, like last time we were here when it was, yeah, right?
This is where we met Deborah.
This is where we met Deborah. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we shouldn't stay in here. I think we're like making progress as friends, but I still don't trust her completely.
Definitely, you know, let's go. Yeah. They lead you out a side door that leads out back into the city, and you're back out into Phandalin now, and you see that there's just unrest in the streets as like there's rust buckets like fighting everywhere, and they're fighting like townsfolk, and then just like there seems to be just random people that have come from out of town for the Cherry Festival, and they're getting in on the action too, because why not? It's a party. Yeah, there's pies being thrown. There's like people swinging from banners. It's Cherry Mardi Gras outside there.
Revolution! We will save this town! Rid this place of evil! She pulls out her sword!
Does she
boy.
pull out her sword?
I pull out my sword. There's a battle going on, yeah.
Okay. And she's like, "Oh, yeah, go in there. Get yours. I'll be right here backing you up."
Right on, Gilly, let's do this! Tally ho! And I jump into battle.
Okay. You're fighting two rust buckets right now. What do you want to do?
I
Already-
swing at both of them.
Hit them. Do it.
Okay, the first one is a nat 20.
Oh damn!
Hit them.
Alright, hold up. I'm not gonna kill him.
Hit the guy.
Hold on, I gotta do math on this right quick. 'Cause it's a lot.
No, I'm not gonna kill them as she stabs them through the heart.
Okay, 6 plus 10. I mean, it's total 10 so far. So that's 10. That's 17.
17. Total?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you take that guy out.
All right.
Go ahead.
Well,
Start taking him out.
I just like punch him in the face because I'm excited. I'm pumped. There's a battle going on. There's a revolution. We're going to save this town. And
yeah, he's just like taking down like one of the people rioting, and he's just like hears this yelling come up behind him. And when he turns around, you just see it. He sees you just flying through the air, and then you just cold clock him right in the face.
The second one's a 15.
15 to hit? That hits.
Yeah. Alright, and then I go ahead and try to hit the next guy. That is... How much is this Scotch Star thing? That is 11.
Total?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. He takes a good hit from you, but he's just kind of staggered, and then it's like, what? That's a huge mouse! How did that just hit me?
I am Jervine, and we're to Elvian Knight. You should leave this town, you fiend.
He's like, what? Oh, and then he looks at Gelly, and he's like, boss, what do you do? And then you see Gelly just shoot electricity at the guy, and he dies.
Gelly?
It's like, did you see that? He was about to hurt you, Verity. I saved you. Oh
Gelly,
my
you didn't
goodness.
have to kill him.
He's just knocked out. It was friendly electricity.
Verity goes to check
He'll
on the
be
guy.
fine. Yeah, go ahead, roll a medicine check.
11.
He's also going to roll deception. He got a 7. Okay. So, yeah, that guy's super dead, and you know that.
Gelly, why would you do that? He was weakened.
I was trying to protect you.
There are other ways of protecting me. I can protect myself, Gelly.
I'm sorry.
There's no
We'll deal
need
with
for
it later. I really do mean it. Sorry. And then like she grabs you by like the collar and starts dragging you down the street.
Gelly, let go.
Okay, we're back in the mansion. Yeah, so you are still dealing with the wall, and Hagen and Taylor, you're dealing with this knife. Gelly, what would you like to do?
I mean, yeah, she's still hacking at it. No one's tried to
Hit
stop
that
her, so
wall.
she's hacking at it.
Hit it.
Okay, that is cocked. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's cocked again. It was between a 20 and an 8. Oof, that was
Once
a
we
much
get
worse
the
roll.
bleeding to stop, I'll try to stop Gilly.
Well, that was only a 4 plus 1, so it was a 5. So she just kind of chinks off the side. She like hits it.
Okay,
But
well,
doesn't
you hit the
connect.
wall, like, it doesn't completely collapse, but you can see a hole, like, into the hallway behind it.
Okay, I'm yelling like Verity, 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 like yelling. I don't want to yell into this microphone, but yes.
Yeah. Nothing responds to you.
Oh God. Okay.
Hagen, Taylor, what are you guys up to?
I would like to try and delicately remove the remaining vines. Maybe like with a medicine check to make sure I don't spill my organs all over the ground.
You won't be able to pull it out, but you will be able to remove the last half of the
Yeah, that's what I
vines
want to
if
do
you
is just get the vines.
Okay, go for it.
All right. Come on, honey die. Remove those vines. 21.
No way, I mean,
21, heck yeah. Okay, so
Oh,
you notice
wait,
you
no,
notice
I'm
like
sorry. That's not
what's
an 18. That's an 8. So that's an 11.
11. Okay, you don't
I
notice
thought it
what
was
I
an
was about to
18.
say then.
That's different.
gosh, oh my god! You should have just rolled with it.
You are able to just gingerly like get the rest of the vines off without hurting yourself. So
Okay, cool.
the knife is still stuck in you, and it is still kind of making you still bleed, but it has not gotten worse. So you're only going to take 4 still. Sorry,
Only.
4 damage.
You're only gonna die a little bit more. It's okay.
Die a little bit more.
You didn't
as long
super
as I
hurt
don't
yourself,
stub my
so,
toe, I'm fine.
Taylor, you're up. You've got the wall Gelly's trying to break down, and Hagen's got this knife stuck in them.
Gonna try to pull the knife out of Hagen.
As you're doing this, Sir Walnut walks
Hold
up
still.
behind you guys.
This might hurt.
Oh dear.
He's
What
like,
do you want?
"Oh, dear Lord, what is happening here?"
A little busy.
Some
Oh,
things?
just
Can
the-
we help you?
Moment. No.
Pardon
Kinda
me. May I
busy.
take a look at it?
I mean, it's a knife in my stomach.
He's got like a monocle he brings out of his pocket and he puts it up to his eye and he's like, yes, you have been garroted by this very sinister dagger. I have not seen something like this, but I do notice that it is coated in some decoagulant and you are bleeding. If only I had some rosemary and some peppermint oil. Does anybody
Oh my God!
have anything like that?
I have peppermint oil. Here in
Really?
my backpack. Yeah. Hold
I
on
think
real
there's
quick.
May I
rosemary in my
take a look?
hat.
Yeah. Taylor like whips off her backpack and starts going through all of her bottles.
Oh, he got a 19.
Can she have
if
peppermint
anybody
oil?
wanted to
Is
know.
that cool?
Yeah, she has whatever oil we can.
She's
think
got the
of.
supplies?
It's fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So she's digging through. Nope, not that. Nope,
Um,
not the chili oil again. No.
Oh
Here,
dear.
here we go.
It's like, yes,
Please.
and I actually will need the chili oil, believe it or not. This will help. And then he takes a sprig
Are
of
you
this
sure?
rosemary from your hat.
Dimension, I never
Now,
really
if
liked
only I
going
had
to
a
the very
mortar
end.
and pestle.
Mortar and pestle.
Would you happen to have something I can grind and mix these herbs in? You probably
Yeah?
do. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, can I? This is too easy.
I have a loot.
No, it's fine.
Actually, yes. Here.
It's like,
It's
brilliant,
actually-
perfect.
It's actually made out of rose quartz too.
This is delightful. I must
Thanks.
get
Oh,
one
that's
for
so
these for
cute.
my room.
If that exists
Anyway.
out there, can you send it to me, please?
A rose
does.
quart mortar and pestle.
Oh,
It
I
does.
want one.
Exist.
Sir Walnut like rolls up his sleeves and then just like makes this concoction like very quickly and expertly. And then the second he takes the stopper off the chili oil, he's like, "Everyone, please stand back for a moment."
Hagen stands back.
Kelly, watch out!
He brings out a flask from his like jacket and he flips the top open, pours that and the chili oil inside the concoction at the same time, and there's a big like flash of smoke. He's like, "Ah, yes. Is anybody here strong? They're going to need to hold down the elf."
Excuse me.
I think we're all pretty strong, you know?
What's
Okay,
happening?
let's do this.
He's like,
Gelly, come over here and help
What?
us real quick.
Can we put a pin in this and discuss maybe?
what happened to you?
You
He's
have
a squirrel.
seconds, dear Hagen. Seconds.
Thank you for remembering my name.
Gelly,
Wow.
Okay, what's up? What?
he needs us to do something. What are we doing again?
Just hold down Hagen, because this is going to tickle.
Yeah, you grab a side, I'll grab a side.
Okay. She
Mm,
would kind of go over to Hagen and be like, "You good?" Okay. She's not.
Okay.
Yelly's not going to grab him until she has to.
And then, Hagen, to you, Sir Walnut goes, "Oh my god. Oh no, who's that over there?"
Do I fall for it?
Actually, yeah, let's roll a deception.
Deception versus insight.
Yeah, deception versus insight. I got a 17.
Can I just say, I rolled for fun and I rolled a natural
I got
one.
a dirty 20.
Oh God, Hannah.
Oh
Take that,
goodness.
Sir Walnut.
Yeah.
Yelly just goes, "Where?"
So Hagen, you don't turn away. What you do see is he yanks the knife out of you as he's pouring this concoction on your wound. Your wound like feels like it's searing for a second. And the knife is like on the tip of it is like oozing black. But as he pours the
Hagen
concoction
definitely
on it,
screams.
like the black on your wound like seems to like evaporate, but it also like singes your skin and seals it close. And he's like, "Oh!"
Haley is like petting Hagen's arm, like trying to calm him down as this is happening. It's okay, Hagen. It's okay. I'm so sorry. I know it
I'm gonna
hurts.
lean against the wall for a second.
I really think you're gonna feel much better. Everything's gonna be fine. You can
Gelly's
squeeze my
still
hand
trying
if
to
you
look.
need to.
For whoever Walnut was talking
Taylor,
about.
roll a medicine check.
Okay. 12.
Guys need to, you need to get me
That's
to
fine.
roll these.
Okay. You remember everything he just did, and you'll be able to perform it again in the future if you want. It automatically stabilizes somebody.
Okay.
But you have to be
We-
like present at whatever's happening. And he's
Do you
like,
want to call it something?
yeah, no, he's about to say it. So
Okay.
like, well, in the military we call that the fire band-aid.
That's a really cool name.
Isn't
Wait,
it?
you were in the military? That's kind of cool.
I'm still in the military. I'm Sir Walnut.
Oh.
Yeah, we met earlier. It's never mind. Anyway, yes. I hope you feel better, Hagen. It's gonna sting for a little while, but you're fine.
We should find Verity.
Does anybody want to keep this? And he's holding like the really scary looking vine knife that's got an orange blade.
I'm kind of scared to touch it.
Gelly reaches out and takes it.
Okay. That knife it's a regular dagger, but it
Okay.
does what do daggers do? Like D4? Yeah. So it's a +3 dagger.
Okay.
And
okay.
you can activate it that like you notice there's something on the handle that like if you activate it, it can probably do what it just did to Hagen.
So
Okay.
like poison damage?
Yeah, it's poison damage that continues to happen every round as long as the knife is attached to somebody.
Got it. Okay.
But maybe don't test it out right now.
I can tell you it works. It works real good.
I know who I'm going to use it on.
Glass staff, right?
Help me break this wall down. And she's like going back over, unless somebody
But yeah.
is telling her not to.
Hagen, you okay? You
I'll
gonna
be
sit
right
here
there.
for a minute?
Yeah.
Okay, then Taylor's gonna go over with Gelly. All she has is her quarterstaff, though, so I don't know how I'm gonna help.
Your fists.
You can
your
pry it.
fists.
You could stick your staff in the wall and like pry the hole.
Oh, you did say
Yeah.
there was a tiny hole, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll do that
go for it.
and help.
Use
help Gelly.
use a weapon attack or a strength check, whatever you want to do. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I rolled
I'll roll mine
a
as a weapon
17
attack.
plus 1, so 18.
Oh, okay.
She's angry.
Taylor, what did you get?
19.
Okay. Yeah, you both just slam the crap out of that wall, and you just it crumbles from both of you doing that.
Okay.
And then Sir Walnut's like, "Good lord, secret passage. Some would say a secret tunnel."
Secret tunnel.
Secret
Secret
tunnel.
tunnel.
How am I supposed to not? Secret. Yeah. Taken in pain. Secret tunnel.
Secret
Um,
tunnel.
if he may, Hagen's gonna reach back to his hive and get a little bit of honey on his hand. He's like, I just don't like doctors. And he's gonna smear honey across his wound and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Cool.
I'm not in a good spot.
Curtain. I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. That's 2d8. 13 total back.
Good.
Sweet. All right.
Feel a little bit better.
to Verity. Verity, you are currently being drugged down the street by Gelly, you imagined. And you're not quite sure where you're going. It kind of seems like you're headed towards the town hall, but you're not sure.
Gilly, you're
And they keep
staring at
just
me.
like
What's
shoving
going on?
people out of the way. It's like, move it! Move it!
Gilly, what's going on? Stop it, please. Talk to me. What's going on? You've never
at
been like this
point,
before.
Verity, you start seeing that like it's kind of like the Gelly image is kind of like fading in and out between Gelly and a much taller, not much taller, but you think that it feels like there's something wrong in the back of your head, that maybe you saw a wizard there, but probably not.
What's... Gilly, please? Please, talk to me. I'm so scared. No, Gilly.
They turn around to you, and then Gelly's just up in your face, just like holding you by the neck, just like, listen, you little brat, I don't have time for you, and this, and all of this garbage happening around me. It's just very stressful. And then as they're saying this, it turns into a very fat dude with a mustache and a wizard hat. Not a wizard, it's a top hat. And if a wizard top hat exists, it looks like that, maybe.
I punched them.
Okay, go ahead. Roll some fighting. Are you doing an unarmed strike, or are you going to use your
Yeah,
sword?
that's right.
Go for it.
That's a... Wait. That's a 17.
17.
17 to hit.
Okay.
Uh-huh. And the damage is just 3.
I'm pretty sure you hit. Yes, you hit. Okay.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah,
3? Okay.
Who are you? Wait, do I know it's him?
Yeah, you absolutely know that's Glass Staff in front of you. You threw a shield at him earlier.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, he like
tricked me.
staggers back. He's like, oh, but oh, I'm just
You
going to try-
monster! Oh no. Did I?
He's going to try. He's raising his hand against you again, and his hand is starting to glow. And you need to make.
No, you don't have the Deborah shield anymore.
No, I don't.
A wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Except this time you do not have
Oh.
disadvantage. You do not have advantage because you are alone.
8.
Yeah. So as his hand comes up, you see, like a flash of light, and then all of a sudden, Taylie's there, and she's like, "Oh my God, Verity! I'm so glad I found you. Are you okay? I saw the wizard guy. He just ran that way. Let's go get him."
I'm offended for Taylor.
Right?
Oh.
Like, oh my god, it don't sound like that.
Yeah, oh. I'm really confused, but tally ho? And I follow.
Tallies. Yeah, let's do it. And then like
I don't even question
they
that. That
motion
sounds like
like
something.
beginning as they're running, and they're like, "Okay, good, you're following me. Let's go."
Tally, no.
Like how you just went to like stereotypical stoner surfer guy. Voice.
He's trying to remember what Taylor sounds like. He's like, yeah, like
Cowabunga.
cowabunga, oil. I love kale.
Elves are
Yep,
the
sounds like
coolest.
Taylor.
Oh man.
Yeah. So back to you guys, back in the mansion. What do we see you guys doing? Do you guys go down the tunnel? What do you want to do?
Yep.
Yeah,
Booking it.
Hagen's gonna limp to follow them.
Okay.
You need a hand, Haig? Are you okay?
You see a very obvious
Okay.
like blood trail leading into the stash that you didn't know about, but now you do. There's just there's med kits everywhere. There's like food. There's
Tossing a med kit to Hagen.
you like there seems to just be weapons, but they're all normal looking weapons. You do notice that a few of the racks are missing some weapons, but they were probably the ones that were more valuable.
Valuable.
Yeah, so if you use these med kits, you can gain the effects of a short rest. Long rest if you want.
What? Okay.
What?
That's bad. That means that's bad.
all
That
right
means
right
Alec is
now.
going to
Can I-
murder us.
Gonna fucking kill us. Can I
Yeah.
throw 1 or 2 in my backpack?
Yeah,
Maybe 3, maybe 4.
there's
How many?
Yeah.
there's 2 for each of you, but
Okay.
it
Alec,
requires
Can I
you to
finally
like
use my healer feat?
you need to be like out of combat to use these
Okay.
things.
Yeah, that's a key differentiation.
Alec,
Yeah.
when
You are
I was
currently
healing
out of
fake
combat.
Gelly,
Sorry,
when I
what?
was healing fake Gelly, did I also heal myself? Or no?
You didn't say you did, so you have
No?
not.
Cool.
You were more concerned about poor Gelly.
Or was
and-
I?
Gelly was not about to heal you.
No.
Retcon. Fuck Gelly, I healed myself.
Yep.
Cool. Cool. That's good to know. Good.
Oh God.
So I'm back to.
Uh,
I get to go back to
Yeah,
full.
so there's enough for 2 for each of you. If you want to use one, you'll each have 1 each still.
I'm not using. I'm taking mine too.
I'm stashing
Save it.
mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hagen, you can use one.
It's fine. I'm just
I'm just gonna use it. Why
I
not?
just need it.
I need it.
I just need it. Well,
Okay,
the cure wounds was
um,
nice, but it wasn't
It-
nice.
yeah, it takes like a ritual amount of time to use this kit, so like 10 minutes.
Okay.
I know we're in a
But
rush,
yeah.
but
Can we take 10 real quick? Use this kit.
I just want to make sure both of my kidneys are still there. All right, we're good.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's been 10 minutes of you running, Verity. And you are now at the town hall.
Oh shit.
You notice that it is just surrounded by rust buckets. And yeah, it looks like it's been like bolstered like a fortress, basically. There's just like archers lining around the top of it. There's like barricades around like the outside. And it's just, yeah, this is like, it has become a fortress almost.
Whoa. What's the plan?
But then
Tammy?
there's like really tacky decorations of like Cherry Festival hanging off of all the barricades and everything. So it still looks super festive, but yeah, they're like armed to the teeth, that place.
Wonderful juxtaposition.
Yeah.
What's-
There's a guy in a
what's the
cherry
plan?
suit out in front of it going like, yay!
Oh my god.
Meanwhile, police
Cherries.
state behind him.
Verity, yeah, that's what you
Yeah.
see in front of you, and Taylor is dragging you towards it.
Alright, I'm following Taylor. What's the plan, Taylor?
Oh, I'm friends with the rust buckets now. Yeah, they're all good guys now. Let's go
God.
inside.
Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, I'm glad to hear that, but there seems to be a lot of fighting still.
Yeah, I know. We'll figure it out on the inside. Let's go.
Alright, follow her in.
And then one of the guards is like,
Man.
"Hey, boss," and he's like, "Shh, shh, 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 shh." But boss, you got.
Voss.
Yeah, he said Voss, like the water. I love Voss. We're not sponsored by them. Never mind. Ross water.
Ross.
Yeah, I'll get you a cup on the
Ross
inside.
water.
Let's go. And Taylor opens the door, and you are now inside of the town hall. And then you see rust buckets everywhere. They're like loading up like weapons. They're like grabbing like potions, and they're just like they're boarding up windows. Yeah. It's getting nuts in there.
I don't know about this. They seem like they're still gonna hurt the village people.
Yeah, they're gonna safely keep them, in there somehow. Come to this room over here. I've got this room full of cheese. See? And then they open the door, and then it's like, you notice that the inside of this room is reinforced, and there's no lights inside of it.
Taylor, you know I don't like cheese. Is this some kind of joke?
Ugh. Boys, and then like 5 rust buckets are all gonna shove you towards that door.
I'm gonna shove back?
Yeah, let's go. Strength contest with 5 rust buckets.
Oh god.
I got a 17, a 15,
Alec,
2.
Alec,
What's up?
just we can skip this. I got a
Okay.
4.
Oh my god.
They shove you into this closet, and then the door shuts behind you, and it's pitch black inside.
Well, I start banging on it. Is there actually cheese in
Yeah,
here?
what do you say? No, there is no cheese in there.
I try to bang the door down. Like, let me out! Taylor, why would you do this?
It's like, all right, you little rat. Oh god. Guys, what's the situation here? It's not looking good, boss. The town's in a frenzy. Ugh. We'll fix this. We'll fix this. Just lock down the place, and I'll figure something out. You got it? Yeah, boss,
Can I
we'll take
slash
care
at
of
the door with my sword?
Yeah, go for it.
That is a 18.
As you slash at the door, electricity comes from the walls, and you take 7 lightning damage.
Awesome! That's awesome. Do I still damage the door?
Sure. How much damage did you do?
Let's see. 7, 8, 9.
9. Awesome. So that's the situation Verity's in. We're back to you, team. Taylor, Hagen, Gelly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You
we've
are
gotten our
in
health
this.
packs.
You have just healed up,
Yep.
and since it took
Can
10
we-
minutes,
the
all
secret
that
tunnel.
happened to Verity.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
So do we see the trail of blood like leading out anywhere?
No,
Or does
he
it
healed
end?
himself. It
Okay.
ends in the medical room. Yeah, in the stash.
Can we tell? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, is the tunnel just like straight or what?
Yeah.
You don't know this mansion as well as Glass Staff does, so you're gonna have to do some checks if you want to go the way they went, or you can go back out through the mansion tunnel. But their trail does end right there.
Can Hagen hold up the rapier and be like, Deb, any idea? Debbie Runner?
Sorry.
Dibarena.
Hello? I'm not sure how this works anymore.
Lil Debbie.
Oh, sorry.
Lil Deb Deb.
I was reading a book. What did you guys need? You weren't fighting anything, so I was kind of bored.
Yes, we're looking for a fight. Glass Staff, where's he gone?
Oh, I don't know.
Can you
Excuse me? Don't you know everything?
sense him?
Can you like help
No,
us
I can't
find
really
him?
sense things
track him
outside of
down?
my mansion. You know, he did run down to my basement, though. I did notice that. Outside of my mansion, don't know where he went.
But so he's not
Like-
in the mansion.
No, he totally left.
What would he have gone to the mansion for? I mean, the
so he
basement
went
for.
through her basement and then he left. He must have taken the entrance from the basement to the outside. So
We gotta go to
Man,
the
you
basement.
guys are great. You're like detectives.
Deb,
Try.
I really don't need this right now. Really don't.
Oh,
need
what do
this.
you need?
I need you to help us murder him. Let's go.
Oh, I can do that. Just put me in front of the guy.
We're
We
trying.
gotta
Okay.
find him first.
Would we know where the
Let's
basement
do
is? That's where we can't. We've been there before, right? That's her
Yeah,
bar
hung
area.
out.
To fight her.
that's where
Yeah.
I took
Okay.
Branagh from you. It was a
I
wild
don't
time.
want that. Don't want that memory. All right.
You
That's
didn't
what
have to
she-
remind us.
You know what's
He's gonna
faster
shove
to
his
just
sword
go
back
out
in
the
his
front
belt
door,
and-
right? We don't have to go through my basement.
There's about 100 people at the front door.
that is true.
You know?
Yeah,
You
isn't there
make
like
a
a
fair point.
blockade?
Gelly's
Basement,
let's
let's
go in
go.
the
Alright.
basement.
We'll take the basement, sure. She just goes like, yeah, she's leading you through the hallways. She's like, left, right. Oh my gosh, I need to clean this hallway. Anyway,
It's a little dusty.
yeah, you guys emerge from the under part from the cellar area of the mansion, and yeah, it's just chaos outside. You see like townsfolk like riding on horses, and they've just got like wine in each hand as they do it, and they're like, yoo-hoo! And then just rust buckets like running after them trying to get their horse back. And then just yeah, it's pandemonium out there. You got the townsfolk revolting, you've got the visitors just drunk, throwing beads. It's crazy.
May I catch a bead?
Yeah, sure. Make a
Gelly's
sleight of hand
swatting
Make a what check?
out of her face.
check. A sleight of hand.
Sleight of
check.
hand.
It's only a 12. I'm not rolling great
Okay,
today.
you don't look super cool as you catch it, but you just casually like snatch one out of the air.
Oh, that's my hand that's still covered in blood.
Man, this would have been like
Yeah, so
real
you got a
fun
necklace and it looked
if
like
we
a
weren't
bunch
in
of
the
tiny
middle
cherries.
this. Look at this
It's a
festival.
bunch of tiny cherries.
Yeah.
I love it!
Oh god.
I wish we could have been actually enjoying this.
I mean, I was up until about 20 minutes ago.
Kind of reminds me of the nights I would sneak out of the monastery and go downtown and party. It was a real good time.
She was a very
talk about that
devout
later.
monk.
We
can
should have
talk
met
about
so
that
much
later.
sooner, Taylor. I wish we had.
I know, right? At least we're together now.
Yes.
Kelly just like, remember why we're here?
Yes. Gelly is like not even she's
Sorry.
on the warpath. She's swatting beads away from her face, pushing people as she walks, and just
Okay,
making her way.
Yelly, wait!
trio of
wait
rust buckets accosts you guys. It's like, hey, aren't you guys? Yeah, he's mid-sentence of that. What do you want to do?
Axe to
Clock the guy. Go
head.
for it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna roll. Oh, that's good. So that is a 14 plus 1, so 15.
15. Yeah,
Okay,
that
plus
is the
1.
guy.
I need shillelagh. Okay. Let me roll my damage on my axe. What is it? A d6. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, that's 4 damage. It's not great, but she's just clocking him.
All right. Yeah. It's like, hey, aren't you? And you just clock him across the face with your axe. And then the other two guards are rushing Taylor and Hagen. What do you guys want to do? You guys got attacks first on these guys.
Well, I'll just cast since it's a quick reflex thing, I'll just cast Infestation, so make a con save.
Okay. You got a 5.
Please! He fails.
Oh, wait. He has +1. 6.
He still fails. Surprise!
Okay, what do I get?
You get 8 poison damage, and he gets pushed 5 feet in a random direction.
Okay. Yeah,
Let's find
and,
out
like,
what
he's
direction
covered
he
in
gets.
bees, right?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
like,
they all just
"Ah!"
like shoot up into his helmet.
Yeah, and he's just like,
Yeah.
he's just totally just like, no! No!
Mhm.
Why?
Yeah. It's like that cool thing that bees do to wasps where they like swarm around it and then they start vibrating,
Oh,
so
yeah,
they
they're
heat up.
Like vibrating. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome. Taylor, what do you want to do to your guy?
Punch him in the face.
Taylor, what
It's
Taylor does
quicker than-
best.
Quicker than pulling out our quarterstaff.
Go for it.
It's gonna be like a bam, bam, bam. Little 3 combo. First one is an 11.
Okay.
A 21.
Wait, to hit?
Yeah. And then the last
11
one was
does
a
not
crit.
hit.
Okay, the second one was a 21.
That hits.
The last one was a crit fail.
Ooh. Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Go ahead
It
and
was
do
a
your
1.
damage. Yeah, go ahead and do your damage.
Just
For
one of them, hit,
them?
right?
Yeah, I think one of them hit.
Right. 1d6. 5.
Okay, yeah, he takes 5 damage. You get a good bit of health out of the guy. Just punch him in the gut. But he does manage to tackle you to the ground. So you are now prone and grappled.
No.
That's from your crit fail. Okay.
Okay.
Gelly. Wait, no. Yeah, they're gonna attack. Sorry.
Yeah.
I
figured.
the guy
I mean, they
that
don't
you attacked,
have to attack.
he's just panicking, so he's just gonna like run into you. So this is an unarmed
Oh.
strike. Somehow he crit, so you will take 4 plus 1, so 5 plus his strength, which is nothing. So you take 5 bludgeoning damage
Oh my
of him running into you, panicked.
I'm so glad I'm
God.
healed up.
Yeah, he's like, ah! And he just
Yeah.
like
Otherwise, that would
slams
have brought
into
me
you.
to
He's like,
like 1
get him
HP from
off!
death.
Get him off! And he's not really like attacking you. He's just like slapping you, like trying to tell you to like get the bees off of him.
Get off of me!
And it does like 5 annoying damage. Gelly, the guy that you clocked, is going to try to attack you back with a club. He
Okay.
rolled a 10.
That does
Oh, I'm
not hit.
sorry. He rolled. Nah, he rolled a 13.
That still does not hit.
Does not hit. Okay, yeah. Swing and a miss. Taylor, guy's attacking you. He crit failed. You get a free attack on him. And you
Okay.
can end it with you standing up. Or you can keep the grapple and do
How
something
does
else.
he have me prone and grappled?
he did like a, I don't know, like an MMA pin where he's like he just leapt on top of you, and he's got like both fists in the air, and looks like he's about to try and pummel you in the ground.
Can she just like with the heel of her hand just kind of go for his nose?
Heck
Or
yeah,
this thing?
go
Break
for it.
it.
What do you want me to roll? Just a normal-
Just a whatever attack you would usually do.
Okay, an arm strike, I guess.
Down, then you go up.
Uh, 24.
That hits.
Yay. 8 damage.
All right. You've done 5 to him already, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's actually enough to knock him out.
Yeah.
Go for it. Describe taking them out from this heel strike. You are prone on the ground, so.
That is true. I am prone on the ground. So she's just kind of like laying down. And she was gonna do that just to kind of like stun him. so she could get off, but she did it a little too hard and knocked him out. And he just falls over. And then she doesn't take that.
Yeah,
she stands up.
And you can.
Actually, she
Since
jumps
he was
up.
crit failed, you
it
can.
looks really
yes,
cool.
You do that cool like get up,
Yeah.
spring get up, and just like ha. Yeah, you can take that as a free action because he
Hell
crit
yeah.
failed. Okay. That was everybody. It's top of the order. There's 2 guys left. There's Gelly's guy and the one slapping Hagen covered in bees.
He's just like,
Okay, now that she's like more prepared, now that he's swung back at her, she's going to cast Shillelagh, and then she's going to swing at them. Okay. Whichever one is closer to her, because she didn't kill her guy, so 14 plus 7. 14 plus 7.
That hits.
Okay. And then damage is D8.
It's already got
7 damage.
I remember.
Yeah.
7.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he's on the ropes, but he's not out.
Fair enough.
Hagen, there's still the guy on you, and Taylor, you also have an action.
Hagen is gonna say, all right, and he's gonna pluck one of the bees out of the air and then press it to the guy's forehead, and then with his other hand draw Deborana and bring the blade up.
Ooh! This guy's day is about to be ruined.
So you had a bad day. Alright, that is a nat 20.
oh,
Yeah, let's not go through the motions.
Do I
You
need to roll
straight
the
up
damage?
murder this dude.
Really?
Oh,
If you want to calculate the damage for funsies, go for it.
I don't know if that's necessary.
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
This guy is ultra mega dead. You get to describe whatever horrible thing Deborana does to him.
Oh boy. So, yeah, I guess Hagen presses the bee to his forehead, but keeps a bit of a hold on his head, and then brings Deborana up right under his chin, and just, and then pulls it back out and pushes him, and then he's like, "Oh no, that was a bit much."
oh, it's so metal.
That was
Yikes.
Like,
Lady's back in the hive. Let's go.
You thought that was a bit much. The blood that's on the hilt of the sword, it seems to like connect in strings with the blood that's coming out of the guy, and then slowly like the blood just like seems to just drain out of the guy on the ground, and he like goes up those strings into the sword, and the sword has absorbed him.
Well,
And you feel a little queasy when it happens.
that cherry wine. Let's go.
Oh my god,
like-
Hagen.
We're gonna have a talk about
nothing
this
left
later,
of that
but
guy.
Not right
That was
now.
insane.
That's a word for it.
There's still the guy attacking Gelly. He does not have much.
Do that
left
to
in him.
this guy. Do that to
Oh,
this
I
guy.
have another attack. I have another attack.
Do it
so,
to this guy.
I'll go do it to that guy.
Ooh.
Gelly's got her shield up, and she's like,
All right. So hold on. That is. It's a dirty 20.
Hey.
yeah. Yeah.
Dirty 20?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, you hit him.
Hold on.
Yeah,
What is a
do you wanna
regular
do damage?
die again?
The only
Does he
way
have
you
enough-
could not kill this guy is if you roll. Oh, it's like 2 1s maybe. Oh, it's also plus 5
1d8.
though. So
Yeah, it's 1d8
Yeah.
plus 5 plus my dex, which is plus 4, so it's just plus
It's-
9 already.
okay, yeah, he's
Damn.
probably dead. We can. He's dead. How do you want to kill this guy? He has just tried to hit Gelly, but he missed.
Considering what just happened, Hagen is gonna run up to this guy, he's gonna nick him on the back of the ankle so that he goes down, and then Hagen's just gonna slam him with his elbow
God.
and take him out. Like, knock him unconscious.
Yeah, that nick you put in his leg, all the blood starts draining from the nick, and
Stop it.
flies into the sword, and it absorbs him.
He was unconscious. We should
You
go
also
get
get +2 temporary hit points, Tegan.
Oh, I don't like. Ashley likes that. Hagen doesn't like that.
Hagen, if I didn't know you'd be so scared of you right now, but really, I'm just impressed. In a scary way.
That's
Yeah, this
Deb
is,
for you.
This is bringing a lot back, but maybe we should just go get Verity.
Yes.
All right. We've reached our halfway point.
More than
Hello,
halfway.
everybody. Thank you for watching Roll Initiative. Do we have
A nice
mid-roll
stopping
reads?
point.
I don't remember.
We do.
Yes,
we
we
do.
Who's in charge?
Yeah, so this is me. It's me. Today's my day to be responsible. So we want to thank everybody
Oh,
for
wait.
joining us. You're pointing. If you want to support shows like this, you can sign up for a first membership if you haven't already. Doing so will get you exclusive content like hardcore mini golf, really cool perks. So sign up today. And we appreciate your support. We love everybody for being in the chat and talking to us and trying to keep Alec in line. So thank you for that. Yep. And then we can reintroduce ourselves.
Yeah, I'm Alec. I'm your dungeon master. Hello.
Hi, I'm Steffi. I am playing Verity, who is a gerbine, which is basically a mouse person. I'm 2.5 feet tall. I'm in a lot of trouble, and oh darn.
I am Hannah. I play Gelly, who's a halfling druid. She is a murder grandma, and she is very upset about the way this day has been going, and does not like this town or cherries. So,
But it's so delicious.
not to her, they're not.
And nutritious.
And nutritious. I'm Emily. I'm playing Taylor Hawthorne, the human monk who studies the way of the open hand. She's feeling real great right now because she just knocked someone out with the heel of her hand a second ago, and she's ready to go find our friend Verity.
I'm Ash. I'm playing Hagen, the Wood Elf Swarmkeeper Ranger. You know, he was having a good time at the party, and things are getting a little real now, and he's not quite sure how to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, cool sword.
Not dead yet.
You know,
Not dead yet.
that's what happens. The only other thing I wanted to bring up before we get back into it is the poll. Alec, do you want to remind
Oh,
people
that's
how
right.
to vote, what they should vote
Yeah.
for? Yeah.
We've got a poll going. You can vote by typing into chat hashtag totem or hashtag keepsake, and you will determine something that will happen in this back half of the show. We'll have
Probably
like
not good
5
for
more
us.
minutes on that. So at like 6:20, the poll will close, and then we'll use the result in the end of the episode. Also, next week we will be taking a break. So we will be rerunning this episode, and then the week after that we'll be back with a brand new episode, Roll Initiative. We'll see then, but
As long as Alec doesn't
yeah.
kill us all today, who knows?
I will keep it interesting.
All right.
Who knows
We'll
what
see.
the dice say? All right.
Better not
yeah.
have those blood dice.
Do that hashtag totem or hashtag keepsake, and then we'll see what happens. Thanks everyone for coming, and here we go again. Back into it. Verity, you are stuck in this closet that electrocutes you if you try to break out of it.
Oh no.
Oh, I am. So I just remembered something. I
What's
take the ring off my finger and put it on my sword.
Okay, yeah, the sword starts glowing.
All right, can I see what's in the room
Power
now?
crystals.
Yeah, there actually is cheese in the room. How about that? But it's like imitation cheese. It's not real cheese.
Some imitation
Stuck in
cheeses
a
are
room
okay.
with cheese and it's not even good cheese. What a horrible day. Is there any windows or anything like that?
No, it's completely like
Oh.
it seems to be reinforced with like metal plates. Yeah, and you see just like spots where it seems like the electricity gets emitted from. There's a few of them around the walls.
How many?
What's up?
How many of these little spots?
There is 13 of them.
Okay, never mind. Well, I mean, if I take one out, does it like do a chain reaction type thing?
You can try.
One way I'll find out.
Alright, I'm gonna hit whichever one is closest to me with blue.
But you do have the ring in there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it is now a +5 sword, and we'll see what happens if you strike stuff with it.
Well, it's originally a +7 sword, so
Was
does it make
it?
it weaker? Yeah,
How did I
you
give you
made
a
it.
7? Was that out of my mind?
No?
Yes, Alec. Yes. You're always out of your mind.
I
That's true.
double checked with you to make sure that was correct.
Someone
Okay,
roll
whatever.
the tape.
Let's
Why do
see.
you think it would be so great with blue 75? That's why I love this sword.
Usually, like a +1 weapon is like, wow, yes. Alex, like,
Okay, now it's a
+7.
+10. Yeah, with the ring inside of it,
Damn.
it's +10.
What?
Damn.
we are
my
gods.
Well,
We are
there it
gods.
is.
There you are.
Something very bad is going to happen now.
Oh yeah,
Alright,
absolutely.
21 then.
Oh.
21 to hit?
Yeah.
You definitely hit that inanimate stationary object. Go for it.
That is a 12.
12? Okay. What's the die for the sword?
D6.
It's a D6. It is now a D8.
That is 13.
13. Okay. Now roll another. What was it? 8. Roll another D8.
By itself,
Yeah.
that's a 3.
Okay. When you strike with the sword, you slash at one of the emitters. You do like 13 damage to it, right?
Yeah.
That was the thing before I had you to. Okay, so it's 13 damage.
Wait. Yeah.
And
just gonna say
then
yes.
as you strike it, like a beam of some kind like comes out of the sword and hits the spot you just hit again. So you slash it, and then after it hits that spot, like a beam of light emits from the sword and hits that spot again and does 3 more damage to it. And that node explodes, and it takes out like half of the electricity emitters in there, but they all hit you again anyway, whatever's left. And you take 7 more damage.
That's fine.
But yeah, that's what happens.
Man, I hope I don't get hit too much more often. Well, I can attack twice, so I'm gonna roll again.
All right,
That is
go
a
for it.
26.
That definitely hits.
Damn.
Question, are you doing just the +10 or are you also adding your proficiency and your strength?
Just the plus 10.
Wait, she says just,
Oh Lord.
just the +10.
So add an extra 5 onto that. That's a 31.
Yep.
I think that means
Hey.
Oh my god.
I didn't know she wasn't adding her proficiency and her strength. I gotta rely
have
on
some
you
que-
guys for that stuff.
I have some questions after this episode about my power level.
This is what happens when you never learn how to play D&D, despite us playing D&D for how many years now?
Listen, I've
What,
played this game
9,000?
for almost 3 years now. I still do not
Yeah.
know how to play.
It's over 9,000.
What? 9,000?
Yeah, you ultra mega hit the wall.
Wow.
You can go ahead and roll your damage.
I don't even remember what it was.
It's a D8.
Yeah. D8, that's 7, 8, 9, I think.
Did you add your modifiers? Which would be plus 10 plus
God.
your
Plus
strength.
strength. You don't do proficiency to damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait. Sorry, repeat that?
Oh god.
Roll your damage.
Okay, I roll the damage.
Add 10,
Uh-huh.
For the sword.
and then add your strength,
Oh, damn.
which should be 2.
Okay, yeah. Hold up. It's
Steffi.
14.
My god. We're only
Kelly
live
should-
on, you know.
Yeah, but also, I love that Verity is just gonna murder everyone herself.
That's 14 then.
14 damage. Cool. Roll another D8 for the beam.
That is a 3.
Cool.
I'm
So
gonna stop
you do
using that dice.
17 damage, and you take out the rest of the electric nodes. But in their dying knell, they do 2 more damage to you. But yeah, the electric nodes are all taken out.
How?
And then outside, you hear some guards go like, "What the heck was that? Did you hear that? Yeah, it came from the closet.
Nothing.
Are they trying to break out of there?"
No, maintenance. I'm fixing stuff.
Maintenance.
You want to roll deception?
Oh my god. Sure.
Go
Deception?
for it.
Oh
Yeah.
god. 14. Where is it? Deception. 15.
15. Oh boy. Yeah, this might actually work out for you. Their wisdom's -1. Great. Okay, that was an 11 from me. Okay. Sure. Let's see. Right, they got 11. The two guys were like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, that checks out.
Sure,
Just
yeah.
be careful in there."
Yeah, that's maintenance.
Thank you.
And then you hear, "What the hell was that?" "Oh, just the maintenance guy is like in the cell, and he's just cleaning in there. It just got kind of loud." Oh my god, you idiots! Verity, are you being a bad person in there?
Do I know it's a fake now, or?
Yeah, you totally heard him just say all that, and like, you don't physically see them, so.
I'm just crying because I miss my friends. I'm eating all the cheese. I'm sorry. I'm just so emotional.
Make a deception check. I got a
I know she's
22.
faking it, but it still makes me sad to hear her sad.
That was an 8.
He opens up the door, and then he just sees you in there. And he's like,
So, okay, I don't know how to use this, but it calls action and combat opportunity attack. Can I just attack him?
"What's up?"
I have a thing
An
called
opportunity attack is when an enemy is engaged with you and they step away from you, and then you get to pursue
that's-
them and attack them anyway.
Ah, damn. Whatever. Can I hit him?
Yeah.
Can I
Sure, you
initiate
can hit
a
him.
fight?
All right.
There's like 30 people in the room in front of you, but sure.
Yeah, I don't care.
Oh no. Verity.
Nat 20.
Oh, dang! Go for it.
The music.
Okay, let's see. I still have my weapon, so let's see. A D8. That is 7, 17, 18, 19. That's a 19.
19. Yeah, you decimate the person in front of you. It was one of the rust buckets.
Oh, I thought it
We're
was
gonna show
glass
up.
staff.
And it's just gonna be full of dead bodies.
He's like a few
Verity
steps
just standing on
behind.
top of him.
Damn.
A few dudes
Whatever,
behind.
I take this
yeah.
rust bucket out. I'm like, oh, guard! And I just knock him out with blue, unconscious. And then I use my second attack for whoever's behind that guard, too.
Do also run one more D8
Non-lethal.
because a beam of light shoots out of the sword.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh
right.
my gosh.
That is a 6.
Okay, yeah, it hits just another one of the guys standing there, right behind that guy. So you take out the dude on the floor, and then the beam shoots out from the blade and hits the other guy standing next to him. He's like, ah! You said you hit again?
Yeah. I will rid this town of evil, and that means you jerks. That is a dirty 20. And then... Okay. What, really? That can't be right. That's so much. It's 18, 19, okay, 20?
You do 20 damage? Okay, yeah, roll your D8 again, too, for the light.
That is a 3.
3, okay, do you have any more attacks?
That's it.
Or is that it? It's 2? Okay,
I mean,
so
I could do one more if I wanted to, but...
do you want to? That's what I'm asking.
Can you tell me what happens first?
Okay, yeah, you take out another guy, and the beam of light shoots out again at the first guy it hit. So he's now been hit by like 2 beams of light from the sword, and he's like, ah! Alright!
Alright, I'm gonna...
So you've taken out
attack-
2 guys so far and hit 1 guy twice with beams of light.
Am I close enough to attack Glass Staff?
Yeah, sure, why not? Fuck it. Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna
you've
go
taken
ahead
out
and use...
enough
what the
guys
hell
to
is that
hit
thing
him.
called?
Feral.
Clean
She's
up.
gone feral.
Action
surge.
Surge. I can only use this once per rest, but here we go. I feel like it's worth it right now because I'm a little annoyed. That is a 19. Thank God for that plus 10. 19?
That hits. That hits Glass Staff, yeah.
14, 16. That's 16. And then a 2 for the beam.
Okay. 2. Okay. You said 16 for the sword, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, you take a nice big cut into a Glass Staff and he reels back from it. The beam comes out of the sword and hits Glass Staff again. And that hits him for 2 more damage. So he's taken 18 damage.
I don't know why you're doing this to this town, but it is today.
Okay. Make a strength contest.
Brr.
I got a 16.
24.
Oh.
Alec is
2 more
like, what
strength
have I
contests.
created?
2 more?
He's made
Alright.
a monster.
What
I
have
got
I
a
wronged?
18
Alright, so one is-
and an 8.
So one's a dirty 20, and the other one is, how do I math? That is a 10.
Okay. One of the guys manages to kick you in the stomach and shove you back into the room, and then everyone else in the room, I'll just say, how many dice do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. 8 guys hit you with stun batons.
Oh, God.
That is... One
Do you
of
want me to
them's
tell
a
you my
nat
armor-
20.
Ugh. Do you just want me to
Oh
tell
yeah,
you my
what's your
armor
AC
class?
again?
It's 17.
17. Okay, 3 of them hit you. One of them is a crit.
Ooh.
So you take
Oh, I don't
Do
have
not
a whole
kill
lot of
10
her.
health.
plus 10, 14. 14.
Verity.
Alec.
Plus.
Can read the plus.
2.
Oh, stop rolling!
Yeah, that was it.
He-
And then
doing a lot of math.
that is 25 stun damage. And Glass Staff is going to put his hand on your head.
No, he's not.
No.
Grasp. Shocking grasp.
No.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave. I hate it here.
We're hanging up the call now. Goodbye. It's over.
Thanks for
Yeah, we
joining
just-
us on
we
Roll
just-
Initiative.
I am low. I cannot get a big hit again.
You're ending this VMix call right now.
Well, I don't think Shocking Grasp can. I don't think that'll.
Okay, that's 1d8. You rolled a 17. Where is it? Plus 5. 17, so 22.
Get
And
what?
that is 7 shocking grasp damage to you. That was the wrong die. Sorry. That was a 10.
Right, so
Never mind, it was 7 anyway. Yeah. 7 shocking grasp damage to you.
I'm still fine.
No.
What are you at?
So yeah.
Do you want to know? Do you really want to know?
I don't.
no, but
I
tell
don't.
us.
Hannah, close your eyes right quick.
I'm taking my headphones off.
5.
No.
All I heard was Emily scream no, so that's good.
So yeah, Glass Staff has his like
mouse.
electric pulsing hand, and he like
I've been
lowers
trying.
he lowers his face to yours, and he's like, "Now, behave. Give me the sword."
A knight never behaves in the face of danger. And I
Well,
attack
it's
him?
your attack.
All right. I'm gonna first do second wind because I need it. So that's I use a bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 5 HP. D10, what the hell do you look like? So that's 10 HP at least. Whew, I am not that. I'm now in double digits at least.
You can take one more Shocking Grasp.
Alright. First attack.
It's getting wider.
22.
I can't.
22.
Yep, for the first one.
That hits.
16, 17, 18 for the first one. 18. And then 2 for the beam. You are done, sir. Let me use... Where's my other?
18 against Glass Staff.
Yeah, and plus 2 for the beam.
Cool. And let's see.
And then I have one more attack.
Yeah, go for it.
That is a 16.
16. That hits. You tied. You did not
That
have
is-
other stuff in place, but yeah.
14. And a 5 beam. So 14 to hit and 5 for the beam.
Damn. Okay. So describe doing 2 like super hard hits onto him. And he's holding like he's holding your throat and he's got like electricity pulsing through it.
I hate doing this, but I have to. I slash at his sides the best I can. So like right here, I'm just like chopping at. Because I need to get out. I'm in danger and I don't want to do this, but I don't have a choice.
Yeah, you take 2 huge gashes into him, and every time you do, your sword just shoots beams into the gashes, and he's just like, ah! And he
It
drops
doesn't
you.
have to be this way.
And then
you can end this and leave.
He starts backing up, and he's like, "Oh my god, boys, duh! Hit her!" And yeah, the 8 guys go bashing their stun batons at you again.
No,
So-
she's
Meanwhile, Gelly and Taylor and Hagen are right outside.
He busted the door at the right
They've run all the way over there.
4 of them beat your 17.
You know, I
Alex,
joke
you're
about
gonna-
killing Verity. I didn't mean it.
No!
Alec, you're gonna want to tell her this damage one at a time.
Okay. So that's a 7, a
Alex,
1,
fight you.
a
Wait, are those
5.
my damages?
Yeah.
These are your damages.
Hold up. 1.
A 7, a
5.
1, a 5, and an 8.
I am out.
But hey, it's the 4th one that knocked her unconscious. It wasn't the first one and then failed death saves. So there's that.
No, yeah. Yeah.
Alec!
I love.
Verity, you're out cold.
I'm sorry. I've never seen the death saves thing, and it's really cute.
It's not cute.
Not cute at all!
But it is.
Oh, I don't like it either.
A little cute.
I'll tweet it later, everyone.
We're talking
my
about
God.
D&D Beyond.
Okay. Gelly, Taylor, Hagen, you notice in the distance that the town hall is just like lit up right now with just like there's fireworks going off, there's people throwing stuff at it. Yeah, it's nuts. Maybe people can see that.
Can't really see it.
It's too blown out. Yeah, Steffi
Yeah.
noticed it.
But yeah, there's a lot of commotion centering around the town hall.
I've been running there. I'm running.
Okay.
Does it look like it's
all of
still
you
the
guys-
same riots from before? Or like
Yeah, it's
new, or what?
widespread around the town, but there's like a lot like concentrated on the town hall.
Mm-hmm.
How are we gonna
You
get
run
in
in.
there? Brute force.
Yeah. How far are we from it, Alec?
It's like 120 feet away. Let's say that. Why not?
I hope I'm not too far ahead, but I just posted the link in Twitter.
Look out, Cherry Suit Man! Get out of the way!
I'm in so much pain. Okay, I mean, we're running. Do you need
Okay,
anything
yeah.
else from us other than we're running?
No,
Yeah,
I guess
Trying to book it to
Singular
our friend.
purpose.
You're right. Everyone's heading there. Okay, cool. As you reach there, you do see a lot of like electricity happening inside the building. And like there's just like lightning shooting all over in there. But there's like dozens of guards on the outside.
Okay.
They're holding back like festival goers and like rioters. But yeah, that's what you see in the windows. And you definitely notice Folger in there. He looks different from everybody else. You guys have at this point been able to recognize what he looks like and when he's attacking.
Okay. So we just see like a wall of people, both
Yeah.
rioters and cross buckets. Okay,
Yeah.
Verity. She's got Verity on the brain. Gelly is gonna yell at the rioters to get out of the way, and she's going to wild shape. And she's gonna turn into an ape. Not a horse, she's a freaking giant, big old ape.
Roll intimidation.
Okay. It's not gonna go well. It never goes well for Gelly. She's an old
I'm
grandma.
intimidated.
There's a 10 minus
you can
1,
either-
so it's a 9.
Do you want to use the gorilla stat block, or
I don't know
do you want
that
to
For
use Gelly's
intimidation?
stat block? Yeah,
ape has
Are you
a
saying-
charisma.
ape.
I doubt it would. I don't think it would. I'll check, but I
up
don't
to
think
you.
an ape has very strong charisma. It has slightly worse charisma than Gelly, so no.
Okay.
What if
can
you
use
shape
Gelly's.
into Harambe specifically?
No.
We want
So
to
that was
intimidate
a
them,
A
not
-1.
enamor them.
It was a 9. So she's not. I'm assuming that's Gelly yelling, "Get out of the way," and then they're not intimidated because then she's an ape. She's just her like muscles bulge and she gets covered in like fur, and she's like big.
Okay, cool.
So I don't.
I'm sorry, what was your intimidation roll?
It was a 9. As
A
Gelly,
9, my
it was
bad.
a 9.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, nobody cared. It's way too loud.
That's fine.
so,
that's fine.
Yeah,
That
nobody
was
heard
just
your
if they didn't want to
intimidating
get.
shout.
If they, well, I was telling them to get out of the way so I don't murder them, but that's fine. That's for their own
Okay.
benefit.
Yeah. So what does Ape Gelly do?
Well, that was I have to wild shape with an action, so technically,
Oh,
unless you're letting me take another one, trying to play
no,
by the
that's,
rules.
That's it for now.
Okay. that was my
Taylor,
action.
Hagen, what do you guys want to do? Yeah, you see
Can
that the ground level, there's lots of like barricades up. On the top, there's archers, but it's not like barricaded up there as much, I guess. The windows are boarded up still, but yeah.
So you said that
All
we
of the
can.
windows?
Yeah, the windows have all been like boarded up.
Can we see Folger through the window?
Yeah, but it's through like the barricades. So you can see like flashes of light and you see him in there.
Can I shoot an arrow at the window in an attempt to break it? If I can hit Folger through the glass too, that'd be cool, but
He's got 3/4 cover through all the stuff. So he's gonna have some plus AC for that. If you want to try and shoot it.
I'll still try and shoot. What the hey? At the very least, I'll break the window and the ape can go on through.
I
just have to
the
say-
window is not the biggest barrier to getting into that building. It's the dozens of guards and barricades.
Oh,
Arrows
okay.
can
I guess
slip
I-
through.
hmm.
Yeah, the window is not the problem.
Hold on. So there's dozens of guards. Taylor, do you want to go first while I maybe try and...
Haley doesn't know what the hell to do.
Remember, guys, this is D&D. We don't have to always just use physical things of like fighting, plowing
yes,
head
of
on
course.
into the front.
Everyone
I know that's
does.
Gelly's
Step out of
style.
the
That's
way.
true.
But that
Really
doesn't have
does.
to be Taylor and Hagen style. There's a list of skills you can use.
None of us
Some
have
of them you are
charisma.
proficient in.
None of
Don't
us
use
have
charisma again like Gelly tried to.
Gelly's only
Um,
option is physical force.
Use some
Or
sort
And
of
the
minutes.
archers.
other skill
Where
check
are the
to try and
archers at?
gain an upper hand in the situation.
Can I try and dodge and weave through this crowd using acrobatics?
What are you trying to achieve?
I want to get through this crowd and to the front door of the town hall.
The crowd probably isn't going to like hold you back. It's the guards blocking the door that will go into
Okay.
combat with you if you do that.
Can I try and either slide past the guards or do a little jump step over them.
They'll attack you and probably try and kill you as you try to slip inside, but we can try.
So I guess I'm going physical then.
Alex, like, use your words, but don't use charisma and don't fight.
You
but
could
also
like
try to
sneak in a
sneak-
back door,
You
maybe
better.
like try and climb to the buildings next to it and hop on the roof. You don't have
That's
to
what Taylor
charge
was
through
gonna
the
try.
front door.
Haley was gonna try the climbing thing.
I know everyone's very
Really? You tried to
concerned
climb
about
anything.
Verity, but you
Yeah,
can do
I mean,
things
I'm just-
like sneak and, you know, not go rushing in the front. Maybe try to sway the rioters to help you push into the building. I don't
need a
know,
minute,
something
Hagen?
like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that uses charisma.
That's
You can
charisma.
find a
Very-
non-charisma way to do it. Like
I'm gonna
maybe
try and shoot the
you
guy through the window first.
use some of your magic spells to make, like, I don't know, plague mice appear or something, and they rush the crowd and
Oh
scare
god,
them.
those mice everywhere, and they have the plague.
Bring out the
Beware.
blood bees.
It's about the rolls.
Exactly.
It's not about whether or not I want to
That's
succeed.
That's true.
Yeah,
No, I'm gonna
So-
try and shoot Folger through the
But-
window.
go
Hagen's
for it.
not
Don't
a
let me stop you.
Hagen's not a tactics boy.
He's got 3/4
Okay.
cover.
That's hold on. 16 plus 7. Nope, 16 plus 9 now. So 25 to hit.
Oh, that hits him. Despite all odds, how about that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Unfortunately, I didn't use Hunter's Mark or Anger My Swarm, so it's just the straight thing, but you know. That is a okay, yeah, D8 plus 4. Oh, that's 8 plus 4, so 12.
Okay.
Rhaegar said the bad thing is the plague mice would have -4 charisma. I'm like reading.
All right.
Okay.
We resolved that.
So that
You
was
taking another
12 for the
attack?
first one. In the following after the arrow, the bee flies through the crack in the window that the arrow went through and then latches on to Folger's head. And then Hagen shoots again.
Hold on. Let's not get ahead of
Okay.
ourselves here.
I want to
We
throw
gotta
bees.
get ahead of ourselves. You don't keep our friend dead.
I know.
Look, man, I didn't do that. Verity decided to try and kill everybody in there instead of negotiate.
No, not
Alex, she only learns the lesson if she lives.
There was a full moon. She couldn't
Okay.
help herself.
All right.
Alex, can
What
are you doing over there, Alex?
How much was the
Throwing
damage?
the arrow back. It was 12.
So, okay.
For the first attack.
Yeah, one of the rust buckets, like, hears it coming in and catches it, but he hurts his hand on the arrow you've shot at him. So, yeah, his hand is now, like, covered in blood from stopping the arrow from hitting Glass Staff.
Okay.
And,
All
yeah,
right,
you see
cool.
him through the window. It looks like those, the monk rust buckets you fought on the machine.
I hate those monk rust buckets. No offense, Taylor.
I'm taken.
Okay, so yeah, that's what
understand.
happened when you fired your arrow.
Okay. Alright, so then instead of moving my Hunter's Mark onto Folger, I will try and shoot that exact same guy, and this time I will cover that arrow with bees. So I think you can only
Okay.
catch it once. It's a reaction, right?
You
Either way,
do
it
notice
looks like
there's
I
more
get-
than one monk in there.
It's a reaction, yeah.
Whatever, I'm shooting again. That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
So 29 to hit. through the
It's like,
window.
catch this!
Yeah, catch this. So that's where's my D8? So that's 8 plus 4 is 12 plus 4 is 16 plus B's is another 5. So what was I at? It was
Sorry?
8 plus 4 plus 4 plus 5. So 8 plus 8, 16 plus
21,
5, 21?
Yeah.
21 damage?
And you were aiming it at who?
I was trying to aim it at the same guy who caught it the first time.
Okay, yeah. You mega kill that guy.
Yeah.
That guy is super dead.
Cool. And now there's bees in the house.
Bees in the house.
Bees in the house.
in the
bees
house.
in the house.
Yep.
Don't you just hate it when there's bees in the house? Bees?
Okay, Taylor, what do you want to do?
What is immediately next to us where we are right now?
You're in a crowd of
Buildings.
people.
Banners.
You're in the street. There's buildings all around you. There's banners overhead. There's like carts full of food. There's
the closest
party goers.
object that is like second story height. Haley wants to try to scale.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and make a dex check. What is that? An acrobatics check.
Acrobatic.
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do. 18.
Yeah, you expertly climb up to. Do you want to go to a balcony or the roof?
My objective was the balcony of the town hall.
Of the
So-
town hall?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say
That's
you
where
make
we'll
it up
end
to
up.
the roof of a building adjacent to the town hall. So you're the building next
Okay.
to it. You can do
Cool.
one more check to get on top of it, or you can do something else.
Yeah. I'd like to do one more check to get on it. Like, I guess to maybe
Okay.
jump the gap to the balcony.
Go ahead and
or-
make a dex check. Go and make an acrobatics check, and also make a stealth check as you do it.
Okay. So, dirty 20 for the acrobatics.
Cool. Yeah,
And
you
you
expertly
said
get on there
Stealth?
without a problem. And a stealth check.
Stealth for the
yeah.
second?
Yeah.
14 for the stealth.
Let me just contest you. I got a. Oh, they have +2, but that's still a 12.
Yeah.
What did you say?
14.
What was your number? 14?
Mhm.
Okay, so the archer that was closest to you that could have heard that, he did not hear that. You were light of foot enough. You like tuck and rolled and did a cool superhero landing, and you have silently made it on top of the building. You do see through some like windows in the top.
Mhm.
You see there's a fight happening in there. Hagen and Gelly, you also notice this, peering through the windows. The fight going on inside of there. You see, after all that initial lightning happened, you see Verity charge up against Glassstaff and then
Oh.
slice him twice, which is really scary for you because you never see Verity like physically hurt people. And then like her sword is just glowing this like awesome blue color, and like it's shooting beams of light out of the sword. And after she lands those awesome hits, you just see like the room descend upon her and just like bash her into the ground. Thanks for coming to roll initiative, everybody.
How dare you?
I hope you
How
all had
dare
fun this
you.
week.
Now I'm really mad that we're not doing next weekend.
I know. I have regrets.
Alec!
Oh man. You just had to put us perfectly to be able to see that.
Hey, you guys climbed up into there. I was just saying. If you guys could have like gone down the street, maybe. taking some tea time, perhaps eating a slice
At least
of pie.
now we know, I guess.
Take a break. But yeah, that's that. Oh my gosh, I screwed up. I forgot to do the totem thing.
We can.
Well, that'll
we
you guys will get
do
it next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry,
They won't get
but
it
totem
next-
one.
Not next week.
I
2
totally-
weeks.
We'll get it.
Next
Totem on the poll,
episode.
though.
Hey.
I'm sorry, chat. That was totally my bad.
I mean,
A
I think
lot
there was a
was
lot
happening.
going on. So
He was just
I
having
think that's
so much
fair.
fun
Very
beating Verity into the ground.
Verity getting almost murdered. God.
We don't know what happened to Verity.
Make jokes every
The
week
last
about
thing
killing
she
off
saw was
Verity.
she blacked out.
I didn't
Yeah.
mean it.
You've been putting that out there.
Putting that bad
I
energy.
didn't mean it.
Someone in the chat said, "Can we play a different episode next week? A happy one."
Right?
Or Brock.
It's a beach episode.
Oh.
Let's play
Everyone
the
just goes to the
party
beach.
again.
They have some drinks. They break a watermelon open with a bat.
The one Maya was pretty
yeah.
chill. Honestly, yeah, that was the least depressing one.
But everyone got
one
to have
non-depressing
some
episode.
drinks.
You did turn to
Totem
stone
on
during it.
That is
Yeah, that
true.
was when you turned to stone. But you
I
were
said
alive
least
at least.
depressing.
Yeah.
Least
It wasn't depressing until the next one when she was half unfrozen and then she got to cry about it.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm really sad we're not playing next week. So cool. Well,
But hey, that's just how the
We
dice
have
roll.
2 weeks to stew in this. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
just
Hey, look,
stew.
That's more time for
really?
Alec to plan terrible things.
I did not
I
not
know.
decide
Plan.
on Verity getting captured there. Verity kept going along with it.
You gave us so much hope with her being like so OP there for a few minutes.
I know.
I know, right? She did kill like 3 people in there.
I
She
didn't
fucking
kill.
Super
I knocked
Saiyan.
her
Saiyan
out.
She
there for a
knocked out
minute,
2 people.
and then you knocked her
And,
out.
like, blinded a dude with her really awesome sword. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But anyway, yeah, thanks for coming,
Brenna, do you got any
everyone.
final words?
Yes, I do. So, as that reminder, as we're clearly saying, we're stressed out about, we will not have a live episode next week. We will be re-airing an episode. Part of me
This
is
one.
like, maybe not this one because it's so sad. But we
You'll
will
get to
re-air
relive this moment all
something.
over again.
So we will be re-airing an episode. So please still tune in. I think we'll still be, at least some of us maybe in the chat and hanging out, talking to you guys. So please tune in. But also just wanted to kind of say again, thank you guys so much for joining us and for being here in chat, supporting us and all the streams. So please check out other streams on RTTV. There's like Dude Soup. We've got a whole schedule you can check out. Dude Soup, Off Topic, Dias Cast, all kinds of stuff for you guys to watch. So
Dias
even when
Cast.
we're not live,
Love
Dias
D&D
Cast.
content.
More D&D content. So even when we're not live, there's plenty of stuff to watch. But thank you for being here because we would be losing it if we were alone doing this. So it's helpful.
Standing up
So,
to my
like,
onslaughts.
Someone
We would
else
be
is
yelling
seeing
at
what
Alex
Alex
so
does.
much more.
Oh yeah, we're being very restrained with how much we're not yelling at Alec. If this was just us, we would be going after him.
Emily, you're living with him right now, so it's up to you to take vengeance. As soon as the camera cuts, just
I only do what
Right?
the dice tell me.
Blocking him out.
Oh my God.
And thank you,
You're
and
not
again,
allowed in
thank
this
you to
apartment
Christian.
anymore.
I want to say thank you to Christian for the amazing music. Like it's just
Yeah,
so
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yes.
So,
Thank
He's our
you,
D&D
Christian.
our D&DJ, that's right.
Director.
Our D&D.
Cues. That's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Chat
we
has,
will
bunch of
try not
letters.
to lose it. Thank you guys for watching.
Try.
thank you.
See you back here. What is it, the 11th? Yeah, the 11th.
Yeah, a few weeks
Yep.
from now.
Oh man.
So this has been Roll Initiative. There's Alec over. Oh
Yeah.
no.
I'm Alec.
Up there.
No, wait. No, wrong
Yep.
way. That way.
Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
That's me.
And I'm Steffi. Hello.
Steffi.
And I
Hannah.
used to be Verity.
You are still.
You're maybe still Verity. We'll see.
Hey, just don't roll a 1 on those death saves.
Oh God. Hannah, Kelly, I will be fighting as an ape next week, or 2 weeks from now. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm Emily.
Ash,
I play
Hagen,
Tilly.
We did it. We did it, guys.
Ninja.
All right.
She's a ninja.
She's
Thanks,
a sap
everybody.
ninja.
Get him.
We'll see you
Love y'all.
soon.